Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 105 yards.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Phillips. And he is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Phillips. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Bronco switch. Ready?
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's run. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To the air, Williams. That's to Bash over the middle. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 63 yards and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
To throw, Williams. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
7-7, our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. He'll go into books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Here's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Sharp. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the number is starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Phillips. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Phillips. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cowboys! Torrey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Caleb Williams, a 23-yard run. And the Raiders are able to move back in front.
His kick is
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin with a carry for Blue. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
a gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Phillips. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. They start the drive with a give to Blue. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our trip
report.
around the NFL starts.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. On first down, it's Blue. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27th.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Phillips now from the gun on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the gun, here's Williams. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Williams. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rowe. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, all the bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's completed right side to Palmer. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Operating from the gun, Phillips. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
They'll run. This is Blue. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Phillips. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Palmer, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A little juke. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He finds his man, complete. It's Rowe. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Williams. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Genty is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Sam Laporta from 3 yards out. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time that way they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. 2nd and 12. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Genty. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Rowe. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and a yard. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll get this out to Genty. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
That's Las Vegas first down. A gain of 7. First down, Raiders.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
And the Las Vegas first down. First down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
To kick off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
That's taken in by Palmer. And he will have the Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.